You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
They were tougher. And that's very tougher and more disciplined, and they did their jobs, and we weren't as tough, and we didn't do our jobs. It's pretty much like this. Nothing to do with that. And we're going to have to do some real hard looks in the mirror. It's a very weird dichotomy because on the one hand, we have a team that's lost 2 games all year, and we have a lot to still play for, and we have a lot to be proud of. And at the same time, I'm really angry. And we let each other down today.
Lauren Betts, who was, right now it's over with. Crown Juju Watkins. She is, without a doubt, Big Ten Player of the Year. We'll do a prediction show. We'll do an award show. We'll do that. But I'm crowning her right now. Juju Watkins is Big Ten Player of the Year, without a doubt. Lauren Betts, 11 points, 11 rebounds. Was not able or capable of stepping up for UCLA tonight. This was a must-win game for them as far as for their Big Ten title hopes and her Player of the Year hopes, in my opinion. And she was a non-factor for the most part, man. The defense was suffocating. They turned the ball over. They had her traveling out there. She was moonwalking worse than Michael Jackson ever could. Moonwalking more than he ever could, bro. Oh my goodness. Great defense. And, we saw, Lauren Betts slow getting back up the floor. They ran the break extremely well, used that against her. The defense was incredible. They were really physical. With Lauren Betts. And they probably could have called more fouls on those travels as well, because she was getting straight up physically assaulted out there. But you see the strategy for Lauren Betts now. Rough her up. Get physical with Lauren Betts. And she is a non-factor. You stop Betts, you stop UCLA. Absolutely, Mark. Facts. They could not get the offense going the whole first half. It was just entry pass to Betts. And USC was ready for it, man. They knew UCLA's game plan and completely counteracted and shut it down, man. It's like they had nothing else to do but throw the ball into Betts, bro. You cannot be that reliant on one post player when they're getting triple teamed. It's just not a good look. The defensive pressure, they didn't adjust. UCLA did not adjust. They kept giving it to Lauren Betts, who was getting triple teamed down there, double teamed. They did a really good job bringing that hedge. UCLA had no answer for that USC defense. No answer at all. RC, man, they locked Betts up. Kiki Rice, 16 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. Had no business, no smoke, no answers for Juju Watkins on defense. Tough shooting night from London Jones, who, set the record for 3-pointers for them last season. Just a cold shooting night for her. Janiah Barker, I still think she's a first-round draft pick. Started off hot in that first half. Non-factor really in the second half. Didn't really get in a lot. Could say the same about Aaron Solo as well. 2 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Not a whole lot of playing time. And Gabriela Jaquez, solid game for her, I'll say. 7 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Duglic, 6 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Cold shooting night. And looking at the team stats, let's switch over. We know Lauren Betts was a non-factor. Angela, Kiki Rice, tough business. And you got to salute the defense. Of USC for really just not allowing them to establish any type of rhythm, man. Looking at it, the first game, UCLA shot 15% from 3. They shot a little bit better at 26.3%, but did not hit enough 3-pointers. And I tell you what, man, they left a lot at the free throw line. They left 8 points at the free throw line as well. So that's, or 6 points. Eight points. Excuse me. They left 8 points at the free throw line, which could have helped. They did win the battle on the glass, but did nothing with them. And then the first game, they had 20 turnovers. This game, they had 16 turnovers. Both games, They shoot worse than USC, and they lose the turnover battle. And my keys to victory for UCLA in my first video, I told y'all they had to make shots and take care of the basketball or they were going to catch another L. I told y'all. I told y'all. And look what happened. They get forced into hella turnovers. They don't take care of the basketball. They shoot terribly from three, shoot 35% from the field. Some of the worst transition defense that I've ever seen. Some of the worst transition defense. They were completely lost out there. Like, what was going on with the transition defense, people? And Betts needs to develop the mid-range jumper. They were sagging off of her like she was Ben Simmons. That's her next element. Can she be a pick and pop player? Can she add the mid-range? If Lauren Betts adds the mid-range, she would have had probably about a good 8 more points than she had tonight. She's got to work on the mid-range game. Like, they were begging her to shoot it. And she's got to get that midi down. They had the perfect game plan. Perfect game plan for Lauren Betts, man. Like, just swarmed Lauren Betts all night long and forced her to get rid of the basketball extremely quickly, man. Juju, definitely impressive effort for her. Like I said, game high 30 points. Kihiri Afin really played well down the stretch. She went out with foul trouble, fought through it. Fought through the foul trouble, finished with 17 and 9. Kennedy Smith, Rhea Marshall, TBO gave them some solid minutes before fouling out. 8 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Like, USC, the transition offense, man, they were really moving the basketball. UCLA got lost multiple times on defense and never could get back in this game. USC never trailed in this contest, man. Juju definitely proved that, one, UCLA has no answers for her, no business for her, doesn't want any smoke with her at all. But two, she did a really good job of getting this supporting cast in. Like, they played team basketball tonight. Another 30 ball. Another 30 ball, bro. Coach Close going to be having nightmares about Juju Watkins. I mean, they was throwing double teams at her, triple teams at her at times. It did not matter, man. I believe what Coach Gottlieb said, where she said that Juju is the most, I guess you would say, like, scouted against game plan for is what she said. She's the most game plan for player in the country. She is the best WNBA draft prospect that I think we've seen in some time at this age right now, man. Like, when you talk about the shot-making ability, her size, the speed, the burst, the physicality, like her out there initiating contact, she's stepping through, Euroing, like, footwork is elite. She looks like a pro right now. Like, she was out there carving UCLA up like a turkey dinner, y'all. Man, USC was out there putting on a passing clinic. 19 assists. They also had 5 blocks, 7 steals. And they overcame getting 22 fouls called on them. The foul differential was crazy, 22 to 12. 22 to 12, and people was complaining that they weren't getting enough fouls on UCLA's side. 22 to 12. Like, still couldn't make anything happen. UCLA look like some frauds. They look like some frauds, man. I'm not counting them out completely, but they looking like some frauds, bro. They have no answers for USC at all. They looking like some frauds. They looking overrated. The offense was stagnant. They put up 65 points. 65 points. Let me catch up in the comments. UCLA, man, looking like some frauds. Yes, man. Samuels was out there putting the straps on. Yo, Shaquem, Kaylee Heckle came in, man. She's 5-star point guard, McDonald's All-American. People forget USC had a top class coming in, man. Like her, Kennedy Smith. They got a really good class. I liked how Howell shot the ball. She hit 2 big 3s to pretty much put the game away. Howell came in there and put 2 back-to-back tray balls in UCLA's business, and it was a wrap after that. She closed the game out. Like, Howell was good. TVO was good. Echo, what she did won't show up in the scouting report or it won't show up in the box score. Her controlling the tempo, just being strong with the basketball and, initiating the offense, taking pressure off Juju, not having to bring the ball up the court every play. Like, she was big, man. I think Kunwaffle was really good as well defensively, just getting into the chest all up in Lauren Betts. Like, Lauren Betts wanted no problems with USC, man. And it was a physical game. It was a well executed game plan. Coach Gottlieb outcoached. She did her big one tonight, out coaching Coach Close. And they overcame a lot of foul trouble. USC had their own adversity, with foul trouble in this game, and they overcame that. But I am disappointed in Lauren Betts. I tell y'all that. I'm disappointed in Betts. Kiki Rice played all right, but I mean, she still could have played better, been more aggressive for this team. She came out firing in the second half, but just not a good offensive performance for UCLA, man. Not a good defensive performance either. I'm telling y'all, transition defense, turnovers, like, it was bad. Just fundamentally not sound. Juju solidified her National Player of the Year. Talk to him, Groovy. I've been saying this about UCLA. They can't win against teams with physicality. That's how they lost to LSU last year. Yeah, UCLA got bullied. Straight up. They got their lunch money took once again. 2 times. 2 times they got their lunch money took. Yep, stop, bitch, you stop. UCLA. Brandon, yep. Juju is a better defender than offensive player, but everyone just focuses on her offense. They still need to play conference tournaments for MVP for Player of the Year. I ain't gonna lie, bro. She had 8 blocks in one game, then she had 2 this game. Like, bro, Juju be swatting. She be swatting. Her defense definitely needs to be talked about. Her timing, her help side defense, her awareness on defense, her reaction, and without fouling. Like, Juju is really, really a very, very committed and smart defender. Effective defender. Brandon, you was waiting on me. I got Lauren Betts didn't even rebound. Nah, I don't care as much that she didn't score. It's the fact that she didn't even rebound or block. Nah, they was going straight to the cup on her. They was taking it straight to the cup. They was treating Lauren Betts like she was Sledgehammer from rebound. They soft inside, boys. Went straight at her. Soft inside, ladies. My goodness.